Hello everybody and welcome back here to another episode with our Ajax FM22 Beta series. Today we return to action, kicking it off against Willem in the Eredivisie. Then we have a big game where we take on Benfica in the Champions League first knockout round. But before we get into that, we have a lot to go over. We will start off with transfers, and we have one new player that has joined the club. He is a young American striker, Ricardo Pepe, joining us from FC Dallas. He is a highly rated young player, and in real life, he is being linked to a lot of big clubs, including Ajax. So it's possible we could see Pepe in an Ajax shirt in real life, but there is a lot of competition to win his signature, and I'm expecting he will be making a move to Europe in January. He's already played a couple of games for us, and he has one goal in the Dutch Cup and getting an assist in the Eredivisie. I think he's going to turn out to be a really good player, and we actually didn't have the money to buy him, but I was able to convince the board we should make this purchase, and they approved it. So that is how we got Pepe to join the club. We have some players that have left as well. Starting off with Stecklenburg, he joins Greek side Olympiacos, 245,000. With Onana back and having Pasveer and Gorter with the club, it was a chance to get a little bit of money for a player that is very likely to retire at the end of the season. His contract was also going to expire at the end of the year. So we got some money, we took his wage off our wage bill. Then we have quite a few of youngsters that we sold. They were never going to feature in the club, and they weren't super highly rated. The only one that was sort of highly rated was Mazumba, who joins Juventus. So not really any losses there. We did sell Danilo Pereira to Turkish side Alanyaspor for 1.3 million. Now switching over to the schedule view, we have played quite a bit of games since the last time. So after winter break, we took on Utrecht, and it was a 2-1 victory. Then we had a doubleheader against PSV, first in the Dutch Cup. We moved on with a 3-1 victory, and then we got a second draw of the league, a 0-0 draw. Then a 6-0 victory over Heracles. Then we took on Den Bosch in the Dutch Cup quarterfinal, a 4-0 victory there. We waited a long time to get a goal, 75th minute. That was Ricardo Pepe's first goal. Not the best performance there. This is a second tier team, so it was a bit concerning that it took us that long to open things up. Then the latest game was a 4-0 victory over Twente. Here is a look at the league table after 22 games. We are even on points with Feyenoord. We are in first on goal difference, so it is looking like our second game against Feyenoord in the second half of the season is going to be a crucial game in deciding the league champions. But here is the team that will be taking on Willem today. Definitely a pretty rotated side, as we have Benfica in a few days' time. Really, only the two main starters are Jetson and Haller, but we have quite a few players that are starting today that get a lot of game time anyway. So we have no excuses. Ryan Gravenberg is out, suspended. Davy Klaassen is out for a few more days after picking up an injury. He's been out for about 2 weeks total, and it looks like he's going to miss the first game against Benfica. But more on that team news after we take on Willem. Let's go ahead, and we're going to get this one underway, away at Willem. First highlight, we are on the ball. Can we get off to an early lead here? Settle the nerves as we look ahead to Benfica. Darami looking for options, plays it back to Taylor. Jetson playing it out to Timber, who's going to whip it across looking for Haller, who heads it off the crossbar. Not the first time we've said that in this series, but that was a real good opportunity there. Corner, Kudus to whip it in, looking for Schurz. His header is just wide of the post. That was another good opportunity. Looks like we're going to have a throw in a good position. Timber with a long throw up to David Neres, who heads it on, and this time Haller does not miss, and they're looking for offsides. Neres was pretty much on the line. Can't be offside from a throw-in. There was pretty much no chance Haller could have been offside there. And he wasn't. 1-0 a few minutes before halftime, and the highlight is continuing straight from the kickoff. Do not give up an equalizer right away, boys. Willem playing it back in their defense. Not in a real rush here. They finally break the line, but it looks like they're going to play it back to their center back. And we're content with letting them do that. No one is pressing them here. Even though we do have our pressing forward, so that doesn't really make sense. But Darame wins the ball, and David Neres has a shot from distance, and that somehow beats the keeper from a long, long way. Hits that on the ground into the bottom corner. It is 2-0 in the 41st minute. Great strike by Neres. We do have some questions for the keeper there, but he placed that beautifully in the bottom corner, and again straight into another highlight off of the kickoff here. And again, no real hurry from either team. Can we force another mistake and get a third goal? We have won the ball back. Kudus, it's your turn to get a goal, and he does. 3-0. Haller again getting an assist. 3-0. 3 quick-fire goals. Willem falling apart here on the brink of halftime. Kudus with a cool finish. Love to see it. And that is... yes, there it is. That is how we go into halftime. A 3-0 lead for Ajax here. Complete domination. And they were holding on, but had a colossal collapse in the final couple minutes before halftime. Just 2 substitutions at halftime. Pepe comes on for Haller, and Deval comes on for Jetson as we look ahead to Benfica. And straight off of the second half kickoff, we were into a highlight, and Pepe has his header saved out for a corner. Kudus to whip this in, looking for Schurz. It's headed away, back to Kudus, who picks out Deval. Over to Kudus. Can he get in across? He plays it back to Deval, and it looked like he was about to pull the trigger, but he has the ball taken off his foot. Willem coming forward, but Urian Timber with a crucial tackle. Another highlight here. Willem on the ball in a pretty advanced position for the first time in the game. They got a lot of space up here on the left-hand side. They whip in the cross, and it is a headed goal. Come on, boys. That gives them a platform into the game, as they're just 2 goals back now with about 25 minutes left of regular time. Got to do better there. Martinez easily beat on that header. And there it is. The full-time whistle has been blown. A 3-1 victory for Ajax. Haller, Neres, and Kudus getting those 3 goals right before halftime. Willem getting a second half goal in the 65th minute. But we're not able to claw further back. 3 points coming back to Amsterdam. And we are back. Here is the team that is going to be taking on Benfica in the first leg. We are going to be away in Portugal here for the first leg. Orange is out suspended, so Timber is in at right back, and Jetson is starting in place of the injured Davy Klaassen. Of course, Benfica is the team in which Jetson played for before. Hopefully he puts in a great performance today against his old team. One thing that I did forget to mention, we had quite a few players that had transfer approaches for them, and when I denied them, they got pretty upset and started complaining to their teammates and all that. Anthony, Neres, Haller, Tadic, all were unhappy, and the only one that is still unhappy is Anthony. Hopefully he drops that concern pretty quickly, as it has caused his performances to decline a bit. But with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get this one underway. A big first leg away against Benfica. And here we are, about to take on Benfica. Ex-Ajax player Jan Vertonghen starting at center back for Benfica. So both teams facing ex-players today, and we are underway. Come on, Ajax. First highlight, it is a throw-in. In a good position here for Ajax. It's whipped in. Gravenberg not quite able to get on the end of it, but Berghaus picks it up. Looking for an option, he crosses it in, and that could be a penalty. It's going to get checked by VAR. Not sure if it was Vertonghen or Otamendi. Yep, it was Otamendi. He pushed Haller. It is a penalty. Tadic to take it, and the keeper guesses the wrong way. 1-0 to Ajax, and a crucial away goal. Let's go. Great penalty once again from Tadic. Would have been very, very hard, even if the keeper guessed the right way. Great start for the boys. It's like we have a free kick in a good position. Tadic, oh, guess we didn't get to see it. And we've made it to halftime here. Just that one goal scored by Dusan Tadic from the spot. Definitely making it very difficult for Benfica. They've only had one shot, and it was off target. We've had 9, 5 on target. Just that one goal. Keep up the performance here in the second half. See if we can add a second goal at least to set us up for a good position in the second leg. Oh, we have a free kick here in a good position. Are we going to get to see it this time? Yes, we do, and it is a goal. Maybe. Sula heads it in. It's going to get checked for offside. And what does VAR found? It is a goal. It is 2-0 for Ajax in the 51st minute. That was a crucial goal. Great ball in by Tadic, and a thunderous header by Sula. Oh, we had a free kick. Tadic overplays that straight into the hands of the keeper. What do we got going on here now? Benfica bringing it forward. Let's not give them a goal back. That would make things very interesting. That was a great ball in. I think that was onside. It has been disallowed. Wow. Okay, let's get a replay on that. How close was it? Very, very close. Just a fraction offside, and we do survive that. Gonna make a substitution. Anthony not having a good game, like I feared, and on a yellow card. Neres coming on in his place. And we're also going to bring on Schurz for Timber at right back. Another highlight, goal kick for Benfica. Tagliafico wins that, but it is right to the right back who is bringing it forward. It's crossed in, and that was a real opportunity. They hit it just over, though. Okay. Time for some more substitutions. Ricardo Pepe is going to come on for Haller to make his Champions League debut. And Kenneth Taylor is going to come on for Ryan Gravenberg. Alright, final substitution. Tagliafico has picked up a knock, so Daily Blind will come on for the final 10 minutes of this game. And we have a highlight. Can we get goal number 3, which would surely make us a leg in for the next round. Benfica not giving up yet, though. Playing it forward just a bit too far. Onana plays it up towards Pepe. It eventually gets to Berghaus, who is going to get brought down by Otamendi. That could be a second yellow for Otamendi as well. He'd be very lucky if he escapes that yellow card. Yeah, but apparently he does. But another penalty, Tadic to take it once again. And he converts, making it 3-0 for Ajax. Just 8 minutes left in the game. We are in a fantastic position going into the second leg. There's still time for another goal here. It's a corner whipped in by Tadic. Sula heads it just over, and we have another highlight. Oh, they're going to get a goal back here, aren't they? Oh, great challenge by Alvarez. Crucial tackle. Now we're bringing it forward through Pepe. Plays it inside to Jetson, who plays it back to Pepe, and Otamendi is not going to escape the card this time. He gets sent off for his second yellow card. And there is the full-time whistle. A very eventful game. 3-0 for Ajax. Tadic, 2 penalties. Sula with the second goal. Benfica with a goal that got ruled off for offside. And Otamendi, who gave up both penalties, ends up getting sent off as well. A night to forget for him, but a night to remember for Ajax, setting us up for a very, very good opportunity to advance to the next knockout round. But that is where this episode will be coming to an end. As always, if you have enjoyed it, make sure you leave the video a like down below. And if you are new around here, go ahead and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future videos coming to the channel. And until next time, it's been your Boyd 147.